shoot from home as well as my hair and makeup, so make sure to like, subscribe, and stay connected for more. Before I get started on my hair and makeup, I want to make sure that my backdrop is finalized and ready to go. For when I'm ready to start taking photos, it's pretty much set for me. Today's camera that I will be using for my photography session is the Canon EOS 90D. It is one of my favorite cameras to be using during any photography session, so if you're looking to explore for a new camera, definitely check this one out. I figured that my backdrop was a little bit too white and plain, so I did go to Hobby Lobby to add a little bit more of the greenery details to my backdrop. Our home studio is all set and ready to go, so let's wash our face by using the Sierra V hydrating cleanser that was designed to cleanse and refresh the skin without overstripping it or leaving it feeling tight and dry. If you want to age like fine wine, it's important that you wear some sort of sunscreen. It doesn't matter which one you decide to wear. Personally, I like to use this Bio Sun Stick only because it smells good, it's not sticky, nor greasy, nor does it burn my eyes like the regular sunscreen. It's so easy for you to apply all over your face and on your neck as well. To make my life easier, I like to wear some sort of headband just so that my hair isn't all over my face and it's easy for me to apply my skincare routine and makeup. Since we're having a photo shoot today, I'm going to be using my 24 Gold Eye Mask just to kind of help depuff under my eyes a little bit. So I will be using this just to kind of help it out a little bit. So this is what it looks like, adding one by one underneath my eyes. And now to add the other one. Does feel cool. I always keep these in the fridge just so that it can help a little bit more. So I'm gonna let these rest. Okay, so I'm ready to start my makeup, so I'll be taking these off and throwing them into the trash can. They're not reusable, so we're not gonna use them anymore. I'll be using my Go Lab Eyebrow Thickening Oil, which I absolutely love. Every time I apply my makeup, I always make sure to apply my eyebrow oil. Every time I use it, I've noticed that my eyebrows have grown so much, and I absolutely love that. I'm not going to do anything dramatic today for my photo shoot and makeup, so I'm going to keep my makeup more on the natural side. I'll be using my Ultra Creamy Tarte Concealer onto my eyelid. This is the shade Fair Light Neutral. So I will be applying this to my eyelid, and then I'm going to start blending it out with my finger. Now that I blended the left side eyelid, I'm going to want to do the right one next. So So I'm gonna just apply a little bit. And then I'm gonna blend in again with my finger. Now that I have both sides blended out, I'm gonna use my Anastasia translucent powder just so that the eyeshadow can stay a little bit more pigmented on my eyelid. So here is my Anastasia translucent powder, and I'm gonna be just slightly dipping my brush on there, and then I'm just gonna be blending it in all over my eyelid. And you're gonna wanna do that to your other eye. It's okay if you get a little bit of translucent powder on your face. We can always clean that up afterwards. So as you can see, I did get a little bit of the translucent powder. All I'm gonna wanna do is come in and clean off the excess part. Now that I have both of my eyelids prepped and ready to go, I'm going to come in with my Morphe 360 palette, and I'm going to mix these two colors up, and I'm going to apply that on the outer end corner of my eyelid. So I'm just going to get the excess off a little bit and apply that on here. Now that I applied the brown on the outer corner of my eyelid, I'm going to go in with the gold and apply that on the inner corner of my eyelid. Now it looks a little crazy right now, but trust the process. Once we start applying the gold and mixing it all together and blending it all in, it's going to look pretty much flawless and ready to go. So now I'm going to dip my brush onto the gold, and I'm going to apply that now on the inner corner of my eye. Okay, so now that my eyeshadow is pretty much blended, it's still looking a little crazy. So I'm going to go in with my Tarte concealer again, and I'm just going to want to clean up everything now. Before I start prepping my face, I like to go in with this brush and just kind of come down here, like that. Apply some on my under eye. And then I'll come down here again. And all of this is gonna help blend everything together and pretty much clean it all out once I'm ready to start blending in with my makeup. I'm gonna let my concealer sit a little bit and just wait for it to get a little bit more tacky before applying my makeup. So for now, I'm gonna be applying my Clinique pore primer, and this would just help, you know, in case I do have any pores, I can just kind of cover that up a little bit. The next product I'm going to be using is my e.l.f. primer, and this would just pretty much help with the whole process of my makeup, so I'm just going to apply some on here. It is a cool blue jelly, and I just like to apply this everywhere. Now that my whole face is pretty much prepped, ready for my makeup to go on, I'm just going to apply a little bit of translucent powder onto my face, just so that it could give me more of that airbrush feeling with my makeup. Summer's finally here. I've noticed that my skin has changed color a little bit, so I'm going to be mixing two different foundations today just so they can give me more of that beautiful look that I'm looking for. So I'll be using my NARS foundation and my Clinique foundation today, and I'm going to be mixing these two up with my Fenty Beauty foundation brush that will give me more of that airbrush feeling that I'm looking for. contour, and I'm just gonna wanna come in with my contour stick and pretty much go into the areas that I want a little bit more of the contour look on there. And then I'm just gonna go in again with my Tarte concealer one more time, just so that it can brighten up my eyes a little bit more. I'll be using my beauty blender just to help blend it all in now. Now we're ready to start baking our face. I'm going to be using my Morphine Translucent Bake and Set Powder, where I'm going to be dipping in my blender and then just applying it on here. We're gonna bake for a little bit, but for now I'm gonna be using the Maybelline The False Eyelash Mascara. So I'm gonna be applying this onto my eyelashes. I can't do it in front of camera, so I'll be doing that off camera, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what the final look looks like. Next I'm gonna be doing my lips, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of chapstick with a little bit of SPF. Today's lip color that I'm gonna be using is the Anastasia Hudson color. So I'm just gonna apply this on. And now for my favorite part, I absolutely love to add some blush onto my cheeks. So I'm gonna be using the Too Faced blush. And I'm just gonna come in with my brush on here and apply it on here. I'm going for more of a snatcher look, so I'm just gonna be using my e.l.f. contour, and I'm just gonna go in a little bit and then create more of that little shadow look up down here. I absolutely love the way my makeup came out for today's photo shoot. I'm ready to get started on my hair. I'll be using the one that I purchased off of Amazon. I absolutely love this one only because it gives me more of that beachy wavy look that I'm looking for today's photo shoot. So let's get started. Before I start styling my hair, I'm going to use this hairspray just to kind of hold it all together and help style it all better.